About a month ago, I made a video called Help Me Pick My Pan That Palette for 2024, and I showed you a range of palettes that I was thinking of possibly panning. Now, you guys went hard on that video, and there was a total of 75 votes for all the different palettes that I showed, and today, I'm finally doing it. I am showing you the palette that has won the vote. I'm showing you the official Pan That Palette for 2024. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe. You do not want to miss this challenge. 2024 is going to be an incredible year. And also, this is the first video with my new background. What do you think? I think it is so cute. I love it so much. You don't want to miss all our amazing progress coming very, very soon in the year. And I have a very good feeling about this year and I cannot wait to start. Everything on my face, as well as everything that I mention in this video, will be linked down in the description box. They will be affiliate links, so if you do shop using them, thank you so much. It means the world to me. It just means I get a small commission back from your sale with no extra expense to you guys. Are we ready? I'm going to go through all the palettes that were voted for. There were a few palettes that no one voted for. Sad times. But let me tell you, it was close. I counted all of these votes about 2 days after the video went live. So if you did vote after the 2-day mark, I'm really, really sorry, but your vote was not counted. The palette in 6th place was my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. This got a grand total of 3 votes. I understand why. I have been panning my Modern Renaissance this year. There are a few repeat shades, obviously an Anastasia palette. It kind of feels like Groundhog Day. If I were to pan this, it would be boring for me. It probably would be quite boring to you. So I understand why this only got 3 votes. So in 6th place, Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. In 5th place, also with 3 votes, is one of my newer palettes. This is the NYX Ultimate Jean Baby palette, and this is a colour story that's straight up my street. It is blues and neutrals. Absolutely love them. You can see I'm rocking blues and neutrals today. I absolutely adore this colour story so much, but I did say it was quite new. I only got this in September, so do I really want to pan it to completion? And you guys seem to agree with only 3 votes. So 5th place, NYX Ultimate Jean Baby. Okay, we're going up in votes now. In 4th place with 7 votes was my Colourpop That's Taupe palette. A lot of you guys did say if I panned this, it would give me a really, really good excuse to bring loads of other colourful shades in, and I 100% got that. I think that it is a really, really good standalone palette, and with my beautiful colourful style, I could also bring in lots of fun pops of colour and just, you know, experiment with it. It's not very used, so being a Pan That palette would be really, really fun, but sadly, this only got 7 votes, so in 4th place, Colourpop That's Taupe. Okay, we're jumping up in votes yet again. This is in 3rd place. This is my Nabla Cutie Platinum palette with 17 votes. You guys seem to really, really like the idea of this palette as well. And to be honest, so do I. Like, these palettes are palettes that I could pan this year. Like, I could have done it. None of these palettes would have been like, I really don't want to do it. Maybe Soft Glam, but like you guys knew that. There's only 6 shades in here, so you guys said you could bring in so many more shades. You could work on loads of other different eyeshadows as well. My Modern Renaissance obviously had 14 shades, so it was big. And you guys said with a 6-pan palette, the pressure would be off a little bit and I could guaranteed finish this palette in a year. And I agree. It would be a very, very easy palette to pan, I think, but 17 votes, it wasn't quite there. Okay, top 2. This was close. This was neck and neck. Honestly, guys, I don't even know what to say. It was really close, but I can say in 2nd place, drum roll, please. In 2nd place with 22 votes was the Book of Magic palette. Oh, it was so close. It was neck and neck. This is what this palette is currently looking like. This is my Project Level Up Level 5 palette. And you guys know this is my favorite palette in my collection. However, it has been discontinued. A lot of you guys said, just pan it. Pan it while it is still good. You clearly love it. You would love panning it all year. And honestly, yeah, I would. I would love panning this. This Pan That palette would probably be my most exciting Pan That palette. I would probably have a lot of really bright, fun looks. And honestly, I'm torn myself. I probably would have panned this palette if it wasn't for first place. If it wasn't for first place, me and you, babe, we'd be going places. Mwah. But sadly, this is not Pan That palette for 2024. So if you watch my video, you will know what has won. In first place, with 23 votes, 1 vote off. 1 vote off. It was tight. This is what remains of my Soph X Revolution palette. So obviously it has been depotted. And I actually worked on my Soph X Revolution palette in 2021. I think. And this is all that's left. These shades are not full shades. All of these shades had massive pans on them when I depotted them, but I have depotted them, and this is what I'm going to be working on for 2023. Your arguments were exactly what I thought. I knew it was going to be between these two, and I think I just needed you guys to like push me in one direction or the other. This, as I said, is not a full palette, so it will be done by the end of the year 100%. It is also very old. I bought this when it first released back in like, what, 2017? Maybe earlier? That's like a lot. I think that this palette is going to be really easy to pan. It works with the Modern Renaissance. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish this by the end of the year, and who knows, maybe even before the end of the year. You guys said it is gonna be easy to pan. You guys said it may even be finished before the end of the year. You gave me all of these insights, and one extra person did ended up voting for this. So by the skin of its teeth, my Soph X Revolution palette has won. I'm very, very excited to work on this palette. So let's talk about the winner. Obviously, it's not very aesthetically pleasing right now, but I do have extra shades that go here, but I do take them out for this update, obviously. So I'm going to throw on some swatches on the screen now of the remainder of this palette. There are only 12 shades left in here, and most of them are only about half full, so I'm starting in an absolutely incredible place. It is very warm leaning, so I'm thinking of maybe adding some cool tones in other projects, because you guys know I really do love cool tone eyeshadow, but I think this, I'm just so excited. This is such a throwback. I feel I have been thrown back in time to panning my Soph X Revolution palette. Okay, let's talk. So first I have Pink Champagne, and this is a pink inner corner highlight. This is the only inner corner highlight that I have left. I have finished the white inner corner highlight that was originally in this palette. I finished a lot of those shades, to be honest, guys. I have finished a lot of shades from this palette already. This is what remains. I can do it. I'm gonna push. Next is my least favorite shade in the palette. This is Mixed Berries, and it's a very warm toned purple. I'm not keen on these like orange leaning purples, so I can probably imagine using it on my nails, or maybe on my lower lash line, or as like liner or something like that. I can't really imagine many looks with this being the full focus. Next, this gold is actually a Franken of 2 eyeshadows. I have Sparks Fly and Grow Old in here. In the original Soph X Revolution palette, there were 3 gold shades, and I always said, even back in the day when I was originally panning that palette, I don't understand why. Why are there 3 gold shades? So I have Franken them both together. Both of them did have pans in them. So yeah, hopefully when that is finished, I'll have 2 eyeshadow empties. This is the shade Pine Tree. This is probably my favorite shade in the palette. I love a pop of color, you guys know. So I think green is gonna be my pop of color for 2024. Hopefully I can get this done. Hopefully I can get all of it done. Okay, that's the aim. Every single bit of this will be done this year. Next we have Pug. This is the only cool tone shade, kind of Pine Tree as well, but I am going to fly through this. This is going to be the warm taupe of 2024. I am going to love this shade so goddamn much, let me tell you. If I were to look into my crystal ball right now, Pug is definitely going to be the first shade to be used up, and I'm so excited. Next is the shade Pumpkin. It is kind of similar to a shade in my Modern Renaissance. I am panning that one this year as well, but I did just do my finale, so I won't really talk about it in this video, but in my next update I'll update them both together. But yeah, maybe this one will be on the back burner a little bit because it is quite similar to like Realgar. It's a little bit brighter, but you kind of know the deal. The next two shades, Copper Coin and Festive Flame, these are two shimmers, and I think these will go really well with not just this but also my Modern Renaissance. I do have a red and an orange left in my Modern Renaissance, so I think I could pair these two shimmers really easily with that palette and hopefully get them done. These two shades I'm not 100% a fan of. Maybe my mind will change. You know, I've not really played around with them. I think these two are definitely, apart from obviously the Franken, these two are definitely the most full here. And then the last row I have Cup of Tea, which is your kind of very basic warm orangey transition shade. I have the shade Peaches, which could be a really nice blush as well. Pinks aren't usually my thing, but again, it'll go really well with my Modern Renaissance. Danger is a bright red, very similar to Red Ochre, so maybe, again, this won't be used too much at the start of the year, but hopefully at the end of the year I will finish Red Ochre and this will be the next in line. And then Nightmare. You guys know I use a black eyeshadow all the time, so hopefully that won't be too much of an issue to finish either. So as of right now, as of filming this, this palette weighs 142.79 grams. That is what we are starting the year with. Hopefully we can get this completely done. That would be amazing. So 2024, it's these bad boys against the world. What do you think? Again, like I said, if you want to see where this palette is currently at, I did do a video a few days ago with the finale to this. Obviously, it's only been a few days, so it's not going to look any different, but definitely go and check that out if you wanted to see where we're starting with this. As I said, next update, I will update them both together. There will be a full month of progress. So yeah, I'm so excited. What do you think will be the first shade with pan in this palette? Let me know. As I said, I think it's probably going to be Pug. I'm so excited to see what a month of progress looks like with this palette, and I'm so excited to have, hopefully, 2 empty palettes by the end of the year. Did you vote for the Soph X Revolution palette? If you did, let me know down below. Congratulations, you're the winner. What did you vote for? Let me know. Are you surprised at the vote? Are you thoroughly disappointed? I don't know, let me know. Hopefully you're not thoroughly disappointed. If you voted for the Book of Magic, I know a lot of you did. This will be in a lot of projects this year, so I will be focusing on this in other projects a little more casually, so please don't be too upset. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see me pan this. So this is where I'm gonna love you and leave you, having an amazing start to 2024. I'm so excited to start this panning journey, and I hope you guys are as well. Have an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. I'm uploading every single day in January, so stick around. Okay? Bye bye!